We're in a Command Arms booth with Jay Ports. I was walking by and the item that I first noticed was a pistol grip for an AR or AK. They make them both. And since everybody knows that all pistol manufacturers are making them now with the removable back straps and adjustable 2-3 different sizes, this is the first one I've seen that not only has a removable back strap, but this also has a removable front strap. Now, Jay told me that I haven't been paying attention because it's been one of their best sellers for years. So Jay, why don't you talk to us?
Yeah, sure, I would love to. Here's an example of it on your AR-15, where we've got the 3 different back straps of different sizes and 3 finger grooves of different sizes. They're removable, interchangeable, storage in the bottom, and in addition, there's a stand for it also. And we make these for both your AR platform and your AK platform. Going around this gun a little bit more, this is our newest 3-rail forend. It works on both the gas piston systems and your gas impingement systems. The rails are all removable. The bottom rail, you not only get the long rail here, but it also comes with a interchangeable short rail for the bottom. So if you need the long rail, you got it. If you want the short rail, you're not hitting a rail when you're grabbing onto the handguard. But the really exciting thing about this is how tight this is on your AR. Feel that, Jack. Is that on there tight? Is that solid?
Yeah, there's no motion there.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
What's it made out of?
This is a polymer, of course, but it's a high temperature design so it can withstand the heat and the abuse that a gas piston system would give it.
Okay.
Isn't that tight?
Yep, very
All
good.
right, that's good. Now, over here, this is our newest red dot reflex sight. It's from MSE, and this is going to be available starting in April of this year. This is the most advanced red dot sight on the market.
And why is that?
I'm going to let you tell me why.
Because it is, right?
because I said so. No, seriously, here. Try this. I'm going to hold the mic.
There you go.
And what I want you to do is first I'm going to turn it off. Now, use this pressure switch over here, Jack. All right, there's actually 2 pressure switches on it, but use the top one. Did you get a reticle up there?
Not only that, but it turns on and off. I can lose the crosshair.
Okay, it turns on. Now, that first reticle, they have the horizontal lines on it to help stabilize, to make sure your weapon is stabilized. You're going through another reticle and a third reticle. This is the only sight that has 3 reticles on it, and I want you to take a look at that field of view. Is that the widest field of view you have?
Yeah,
that gives you quicker target acquisition. Again, this is a fighter-friendly design. This is the most advanced red dot sight that's out there. I'm not done. I haven't even started telling you about this thing.
Mic.
Wait, no, you get to play with this, and I get to play with the mic. When you saw those reticles on there, were they crisp and sharp?
They were.
Were they the crispest, sharpest ones you've ever seen?
I don't know about that, but they're crisp and sharp.
And the reason for that, there's several reasons. One is the coating of the lens. The other is the design of the red dot itself.
Is that
to
like
give
a
you
fluoride
that.
coating on the lens, or is there a...
It's proprietary. I
I'm
can't
not
tell
gonna
you, but
tell
it's
you.
fighter friendly.
Oh, good.
That's the point. Now, did you notice that as you went through here, you got first with the pressure switch, you got the 3 reticles.
Correct.
Then you got brightness levels.
Correct.
4 different brightness levels for daytime and 4 different brightness levels for nighttime. That's the most on the market. This way you can use it in any situation. If you're inside a room, you can be shooting out into broad daylight by setting this. One thing you didn't notice when you were looking through here is this area here. When it's on its brightest setting, you do not see the reticle out on the other side of the glass.
No red glow.
No red glow.
That's good.
Fighter friendly.
Yeah.
Also, when the sunlight comes in on this, no reflection off of the mirror.
That's outstanding.
Is that fighter friendly?
That is.
No, that keeps them alive. That's more than friendly. Now, back to the fighter friendly, most advanced sight out here of all. The windage and elevation knobs are adjustable by hand. There is no tool required at all. It's a very simple method. You just line up the lines. Can you see that, how the lines are lined up? And then you just pick it up, and then you can adjust it.
I see.
And then you push it back down, and then it moves freely, so you can never inadvertently change the setting.
Very clever.
Fighter friendly.
Very good.
Some sights turn off after 4 hours. You're 3 hours and 50 minutes into the firefight, 4 hours it turns off. Not a good thing.
Not a good thing.
This ham comes with a motion detector.
Okay.
When you turn it, you turn it on, you put it down. After 30 minutes, it turns itself off and goes to sleep. You pick it back up, motion detected,
Turns
it
it back
goes automatically back on. In addition, for the batteries, there are models that take one CR123 battery, models that take a half AA battery, and models that take a single AA battery. These, and they're all lithium batteries that they take. With the sleep mode, you get about 1,200 hours. You can get up to a year using the sleep mode on one battery. And there's also a light that goes on this super wide field of view.
Right.
Every 10 minutes for the last 2 hours of battery life, so you know. Again, another fighter-friendly design.
Always nice to find out before it hits the fan.
Exactly. You notice that when you were using this PTT cable, you were able to turn the sight on.
Yep.
You were able to go through the brightness levels.
I was.
Were you able to turn the sight off?
I was not, to my knowledge.
You were not able to, because that's the way it's designed, fighter-friendly, so that it doesn't turn off.
So I'm not incompetent. I was right. It did not work that way.
It's designed to.
Right.
It's designed so the operator can keep their hands on the weapon at all times, and in the heat of battle, not make an error and push it and turn the thing off, the sight off when they need it.
Keeping Mr. Murphy away.
Exactly. That's what this is designed to do. Now, speaking of the design of this was designed by Lieutenant Colonel in the reserves now, Mikey Hartman of the Israeli Defense Force. He spent 22 years doing one thing and one thing only, training every soldier in the Israeli army how to shoot. Over that time period, lots of other forces came in to train and learn his methods. He found the shortcomings on the red dot sights, the existing red dot sights. And when he retired, he said, I'm going to build a better mousetrap. A fighter-friendly.
Better not.
Finds fiends faster. Red dot sight. And this is it. It's on the market. We're going to be shipping them starting in April.
And the price?
They start at slightly over $700 MSRP. And there's going to be models like this. As I say, there's the different batteries that they take, and there's also going to be models that have red lasers, infrared lasers, or both red and the infrared lasers. And by the way, they come out of the same window so that they all go to the same point on the target.
They all co-witness.
Yes, exactly. And this works with any flip-up sights, back-up sights, magnifiers, night vision. It's designed to work with that. And there's one other point I'm missing, but I want to tell you this. This is not just a sight you're getting. You get a whole training manual, instructions, 3 days worth of instructions, so that you will learn how to use it like the Israeli military uses it. And there's an instructional video with it and a sighting in target. Oh yes, both laser sights, both, wait, but there's more. No,
but more.
But both lasers come out of the same window so that they do the same. All right, that's this. Now, let's move on. What do we have now? Brand new for us this year is our window magazine. It's called the Clear Action Magazine. This 30-round AR-15 magazine functions flawlessly. It's been selected by OEM manufacturers and the IDF. We have the contract for it. But the advantages and the reason the IDF picked it was because the window is on this side of it so that it can be seen from less of an angle when it's in the weapon.
Yes.
Number two, the thing that shows the follower is nice white, easy to see.
Right.
And also on the bottom, there is a button that pops out, and this button
Tactile.
gives you that tactile indicator, and it can be set to pop out at either 29 or 30 rounds, however you want to set it.
I'd rather have it 29.
That's how the Israeli military does it.
These are all set for shipping to New York and California now, right?
Well,
Not exactly.
for our friends in New York and California,
yes.
let me say, for our friends in California, we do have models of this that are blocked to 10 rounds, permanently blocked, and I'm sure presently we will have some that are now, unfortunately, blocked to just 7 rounds for our friends in New York.
Well, remember now, they said if you have them, and you can keep them for a year, but you have to promise not to put more than 7 in them, which I think is a perfectly viable solution.
Oh, I agree completely.
Seriously, cross my heart, folks.
Seriously, yes. Also, you'll notice that the 2 magazines are held together by a R magazine clip. Double your ammunition carrying capacity here. Lightweight, strong, stout. You'll see that the nuts are captive, so you can't use them. They're spring-loaded, so these just snap right in and out. And then there's a flathead screwdriver or a coin can be used to tighten them up.
Outstanding.
And these are very reasonably priced here.
Yeah,
we also
they
have,
go in and out and on
yes,
a lot easier than some of the competitors. I like that very well.
We have them for the AK-47s and for the Uzis and MP5s also. They're new for this year.
Right. What do we have now?
What do we have now? This is our new stock system for both the Remington 870s in 12 gauge and the Mossberg 500 and 590s in 12 gauge. This whole system back here, you start out by picking yourself a pistol grip, and you can get it without the rail like this example here, or you get it with the rail like this example here. You see how that's got that nice rail going over the top, and they both have the sling mounts on it? Then you pick your tube. Do you want a 6-position tube, or would you like to have it with recoil reduction? Yes, spring-loaded, adjustable, recoil reduction.
Very nice.
Those are your choices. And this whole unit retails for $199.99. But the advantage of this is the only system on the market that allows you to go from the cruiser configuration without the stock, so you can keep it under your bed for home defense, and you can get at it, or in the car if you're allowed, or wherever, for CQB operations, for room clearing operations. You have it right here in this shorter configuration. But then you want to go out to the range and train, you put the stock back on, just 2 screws hold it in place, and then it's training, not torture.
Let me tell you one thing that you don't have on there that you desperately need.
What's that?
The one that has the your Picatinny rail on here, and typically, quite often, you're going to be mounting a electric reflex sight on there, red dot of some kind of another, like your sight over there. Now, the problem with that in this configuration is that this stock is about 1 3/4 too low on the comb to allow you to put your cheek on it and see directly through that sight. And I don't know anybody right now that is making a stock one of the options for shotguns with a red dot sight so that you get up there.
Okay, I'm glad you asked that. I'm glad you brought that to my attention.
But wait, folks.
Oh, wait, folks. Why, here is a shotgun. This happens to be a Remington 870, mounted with our red dot reflex sight and our collapsible buttstock. You'll notice that there is a Picatinny rail here. Now, a lot of people would just put our 5/12 gauge shotgun shell mount on it, but in this situation, you would probably want to put...
Let me set this aside here.
Yeah.
Before I hurt myself or it.
We're not going to do that. Our collapsible, adjustable cheek piece on here. So you just put this over like this. Get this on here. And let me mount it on.
Bless you, my son, bless you.
Now, you tell me, does this give you a cheek piece that you can use to see your red dot sight?
Cheek thrill or not? Why, yes, that works.
Jack,
nicely.
We're all waiting for you. And what was that?
This was not a setup. This was not a setup.
No. This is the Israeli designer minds at work.
Give me another quarter inch. That's, of course, I've said that before, but outstanding. Outstanding. That is more than serviceable. It's way better than
anything
I've had
you
to come up.
expected to
I had
find
to
here.
come up with my own solutions, but that's outstanding. Jay, go ahead.
First of all, as you know, this is the Ronnie pistol carbine conversion. In less than 6 seconds, it converts your pistol into a short barrel rifle. Yes, an SBR, and all NFA rules apply.
But wait.
And here it is. This is for a Beretta. We have them for many different models. It's the most compact version. Opens up like this. 6 seconds. The pistol just pops out. The pistol goes back in. Easy conversion, but again, all NFA rules apply. But new for 2013
Yes.
is our civilian model. Here it is. This one is the same Ronnie you've grown to know and love, but it's going to include a 16-inch barrel. The first model we're going to have it out for is the Glock 17. That's your 9mm, and it's going to run on 147 grain or 124 grain ammo. This includes, as I say, the complete 16-inch barrel plus a muzzle cap, and you have to change out the recoil spring before it's functional in order to make it cycle properly. But it's now out, and it's only $100 more than the regular Ronnie, and you don't have to worry about that $200 tax to our friends in the Treasury.
And the price point?
$499.99 MSRP.
Outstanding. I still feel that the people that really look out for our safekeeping and well-being in California are not going to be happy with this. But you never know. We'll see. But I'd love to have one. When we finish our move to Nevada, I will.
Very good. We'll be more than happy to get you one.
All right. Thank you very much, Jay.
Jack, thank you so much for your time.
All right. Take care.
I appreciate it.